Wall of Voodoo, that one is Mexican Radio here on 92.3 Bob FM. I am Kaleb. This is the afternoon drive. That man over there making some weird noises.
Weird noises.
That is Mr. Kevin Walker.
Yellow.
And you picked the music again this time.
I did.
What is it?
What do you mean, what is it?
Well, what was the theme? You always have a theme.
One-hit wonders from the 80s.
Ooh.
Yes.
One hitter quitter.
One hitter quitter.
Let's see
here.
here.
Or fitter.
Either one.
Or sitter. Or
So we've been up to lately?
Up to not a whole heck of a lot of anything.
Nothing?
No, not really. You know, we got that fire going out south of town now.
Boy.
Hot time.
I guess so. We asked people to send in questions for us. A lot of people did.
We did. We got quite a few. I was very happy to hear that.
So we got to get through these, and then we got to talk about some obscure Missouri festivals going on.
Oh, my gosh. Can you believe some of the festivals that go on in this state?
I'm excited about it. We'll do that next, but let's do some of these real quick. Some people sent this in.
Let's hear it.
This is accidentally ignoring your boss's call, and now this person is in trouble. Basically, the other day, his boss called him, and totally by accident, he hit ignore, which sent it right to voicemail.
Yeah.
So now I guess his boss sent him an email, and it ended in asking if he could schedule a meeting next week to talk about his attitude. He says, is there any way I can explain to my boss what happened without sounding like a jerk?
Well, that's a tough call because, you know, people who have cell phones, they know when they've been sent, you know, when they've been hit off like that.
Right.
You know, because...
it just goes right to it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you've done that to me. It's like, really? But, you know, you got to learn your phone because there's that one button where you hit and it won't send it right to it. It'll just silence your phone. But
is there any way that he can do it without being a jerk?
He's going to be, I mean, he's in trouble here.
If he makes a lot of money, you just got to go in and beg for forgiveness.
Suck it
if
up,
you don't make any money, just say, I don't want to talk to you. If it was the weekend, I'm not talking to anyone on the weekend.
That's right. Absolutely right there. You got to wait till Monday.
Anyway, so just basically go in there, beg for forgiveness if you make enough money. If not, leave. Who cares? You don't want to work for a guy like that anyways.
What a jerk.
Let's see here. Next one is about eating food. She says she got together with old friends. Whenever they get together, they bring up things from the past, of course, if you haven't seen each other. She said, one night I got pretty hammered at a party. We all have.
I've never been hammered.
Came back to our house. I was hungry, and I ate some white cheddar Cheez-Its. I didn't eat a few, though. I ate 2 whole boxes of Cheez-Its.
Holy crud.
I want to know what that felt like the next day.
Oh, my God. She had to be in pain.
And she said, from what I recall, they were delicious. What are some foods you and Kevin can eat in one sitting?
Wow. You know.
I'm sure some of them are from the recipes that you've had.
Well, no, this has been a while back. This is when I lived in Kansas City, and it was... one night I ordered a large pizza from Pizza Hut, went down to the Quick Trip and got me a poor boy sandwich and a cherry pie. Ate that all in one setting.
A large pizza.
A poor boy. You know those big poor boys?
What are those?
That's got
what are in those?
Salami, all sorts of meats and cheeses. And
just a bunch of meat.
You know how I like that. And then a good old cherry pie. You know, you got to finish it off with some little cherry. So... yeah, that was one sitting.
I think one time in a full sitting, I ate Oreos, like the double stuff, like a whole box.
Yeah,
easy to do. Anyways, did you see this going around the internet? Speaking of food that you don't want to eat in one sitting, you sent this to me.
Yeah,
it's the what is it? The Haribo
Gummy Bears.
5-pound bag, but this is the sugarless one, so you can actually just buy just the regular bag of sugarless, and I think it's probably going to have the same effect. Let's see. So a lot of these reviews are priceless. People ate these gummy bears, and someone said they only ate about like 20, and it still did the same thing to them. This guy says, I felt violated when it was over, which I think might have been sometime the early morning. This lasted all night. He said there was stuff coming out of me that I ate at my wedding in 2005.
Can you imagine? I mean, it's such a violent, volatile type of moment.
The next review of this is all from Amazon. These are reviews from the sugarless Haribo gummy bears. He says, best tasting colon cleanse food ever. I defecate enough for 10 people, and now I know what chocolate rain really is. Whoop! Ate a bag of these when I was boarded a 6-hour flight to Seattle.
Oh, bad moment there. I can see this coming.
Gastric exorcism at 30,000 feet. Enough said. My advice, don't use the bathroom on a Delta flight. The stench is from me 7 years ago.
Oh, God. Yeah, because that's a small bathroom, and, I don't think they can hold that much.
Here's two of my favorite. I'm not offering this as a compliment either. Plus, it got me through a TSA checkpoint in record time. Thank you, Haribo sugar-free gummy bears. And my favorite one, be sure to buy a tub of OxyClean with this because you're going to want to get the blood and diarrhea stains out of your underwear, clothes, furniture, pets, loved ones, and ceiling fans.
Yeah, got to get it off that ceiling fan, that's for sure.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, pretty bad. So you don't want to eat those in one sitting. I had to share that after you sent that to me. That's pretty funny.
You were talking back there with one of the gals that you want to do this.
I want to try it. I would film it.
Oh, my God.
Will you stand outside and make sure the smell's good enough for
you?
you?
Lord have mercy. No, because I sent you a message about that yesterday.
I'm not going to share that. Anyways, more 80s one-hit wonders coming your way.
Woohoo!
As picked by Kevin Walker.
Yay!
Little She Blinded Me with Science coming up, as well as Beds Are Burning.
Oh, nothing like a bed burning.
And we're going to talk about some crazy festivals held here in Missouri. That's coming up next, right here, Flamin' Friday, 92.3 Bob FM.
He's on fire! Hey everybody, it's Tuffy Gessling. I'm sitting right here listening to Flaming Fridays, 92.3 Bob FM with Kaleb and Kevin. And believe it or not, I got my feet up and I got a wine spritzer hanging out, dude. Hey!
Midnight Oil. Beds Are Burning. You're on 92.3 Bob FM. I am Caleb. This is the Afternoon Drive. That man over there is Mr. Kevin Walker.
Hey.
He's on fire!
It is a Flamin' Friday. He has picked the music here from 4 to 5. 80s one-hit wonders.
Yes. Aren't they great?
I guess.
What do you mean you guess? I picked some pretty good ones this
I think
week.
you were just high in the 80s, and this just brings you back.
Yes, I was.
No arguing that one?
I won't argue at all. I mean, I admit to my partaking of the fun times.
Well, we got done with our mailbag. People sending us questioning in, and let's see. We have some obscured Missouri festivals to talk about.
Yes, we sure do.
Unfortunately, I'm not going to be here for any of these.
I know, that really kind of sucks.
Really stinks. I'll be over in the desert.
Yep.
Fun stuff. Let's see here. Let's start with, I like this one. This is the Olean Testicle Festival.
The Testicle Festival.
Going to be on June 1st. $5 for adults.
And that's not bad, to go out and have a nutty time.
Exactly. I mean, you can get nuts at the Testicle Festival.
That's all about it.
This is going to be the 20th annual, so they're going to do it big.
Are you sure that's 20 or 20? I think it's 21st. Last year was the 20th, I believe.
Oh, so 21st?
Yeah.
It's still going to be a good time.
Yeah, because I haven't seen anything posted for this year yet.
Let's see. You can get, there's going to be food, booth, and vendors. Also get souvenir T-shirts, visor, and a koozie.
Nothing wrong with that.
Who wouldn't want to walk around with a visor that says Testicle Festival on it?
Well,
it's an Ozark Mountain delicacy.
That's right.
12 and under are free. You're exposing kids to the Testicle Festival.
Mountain oysters?
Exactly. I mean, that's what it is, right?
Well, yeah, except it's turkey size.
Oh, these are turkeys.
Yeah.
Oh, turkeys. Eat ham.
Yeah, that's exactly right. The turkey says eat ham.
All right. There's another one that I like quite a bit. It's the Cocksucker Days.
Oh, well, that's in Nixa. They've changed that now. It's now the Nixa Sucker Days.
Oh, it used to be Cocksucker Days, though.
Yes, because, that was Cox Health Corporation there that put that on, or was the sponsor of those.
Cox, C-O-X.
Yeah, C-O-X.
Okay,
like
wow, I was way off on that one.
Yeah, you couldn't take a bundle of dollars with you for that one.
So it was someone's last name that used to put it on there.
Yeah, and it's suckerfish. They all go and hunt for in the river and lake area there. And they have a big fish fry. It's a sucker fish.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, there's all sorts of
big old fish fry. That's fun.
Yeah, it is.
We could like actually mash these two. Just have the Testicle Festival Sucker Days.
That's exactly right.
That'd be a fun time. You could eat some turkey testicles with some.
Yeah.
That's protein right there.
Exactly.
Get you big and strong.
Yeah, you bet that's right. Put hair on your chest.
Or somewhere else.
But that's kind of funny that Missouri has some pretty cool festivals like that. Think what the T-shirts were like at the Sucker Day ones, with Cox being the sponsor.
I wonder first off, who came up with that and thought that was a good idea?
Well, they did it for 2 years in a row.
Wow.
Yeah. So, I mean...
That got national attention, I think, actually.
Yeah. And plus, where I saw this was on George Takei's Facebook page.
Oh, okay. So you sent it to me. I thought you got it off of, because I saw it on a newspaper ad.
Yeah.
So I thought that you just printed that out off of one of your friends down south or something.
No, that was an actual newspaper ad from their paper down there in Nixa.
So does the guy still sponsor it? It's just not.
It's just now the Nixa Sucker Day.
Oh, so it's just the city that puts it on.
Yeah.
Well, I like the town of Nixa then.
Yeah.
So Lake
They
of
know
the
how to have a good
Ozarks.
time.
Exactly. Lake of the Ozarks and Nixa. You can go to the Testicle Festival and the Sucker Days.
And the
Nixa
Sucker
Sucker
Days.
Days.
Yep.
That's pretty fun. Are you going to go and take pictures? If you go and take pictures, send them to me overseas so I can see you having fun.
Okay. Well, you guys
enjoying the suckers and the testicles.
You got to send pictures too that show us that you're having fun over there.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Anyways, do you have a recipe? We're talking about food all day. We've talked about gummy bears. We've talked about testicles. We've talked about sucker fish. So you have to have a pretty good recipe for us coming up, right?
Well, I think I pulled this one out pretty good. It's pulled pork.
Alrighty. That is coming up next. It is a Flamin' Friday here on 92.3 Bob FM.
He's on fire!
Hi, everybody out there in Radio Land. I'm here on 92.3 Bob FM. And believe it or not, this is Tuffy Gessling, the man of the year in Sedalia, Missouri, sitting here enjoying Flamin' Fridays with Kaleb and Kevin.
She blinded me with science. She blinded me
Thomas Dolby, she blinded me with science here on 92.3 Bob FM. I am Kaleb. This is the afternoon drive. It is a Flamin' Friday. That man over there making obscene noises is Mr. Kevin Walker.
He's on fire!
Hey.
And we have reached that point in the Flamin' Friday.
The point?
Yes.
The point?
The point where you give us a recipe.
Oh, the recipe point.
Yeah.
Hot dogs. Well, we got a good one today.
Uh-oh.
It's a pulled pork is what we got today.
I love pulled pork.
So the ingredients, of course, is 1 pork butt, about 5 pounds, 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil, half a cup of Meathead's Memphis dust, 2 cups of wood for smoke, and a cup of your favorite barbecue sauce. Now, most of the butts that we cook are about 4 to 6 pounds, pretty well trimmed, and tied with butcher's twine to keep them from falling apart.
Baby got back.
Baby got back. And if yours is not already tied, hog tie it. Don't worry if it isn't fancy. You're going to throw it out anyhow. Just rope it up so it doesn't fall apart.
There you go.
That's right. Then
Tie her up.
you insert a digital probe after you've had it on the grill for several hours and position the tip.
Whoa. Probe. We're probing this?
Well, it's a thermometer. You got to measure the temperature.
Wow.
Yeah. So you're probing it a little bit. Huh. And you got to make sure it's right in the center. Make sure it's not touching the bone or within a ½ inch of the bone. Now put the meat on right on the
just
grate.
a ½ inch, right?
½ inch.
Not
Go 6 inches and then stop.
No, not.
Then they go 6 inches and stop. And what did we do, Robin?
Yeah, well, then we put the meat on, right on the grate, not on a pan. And you add the 4 ounces of wood chips or pellets to help smoke it up. Go drink some coffee, go make a sauce. Go watch the game, cut the lawn, whatever you want to do. Wash the windows while this is cooking. Smoke a cigar. How make love to your spouse, whatever you want to do. Go do something because you've got plenty of time. This is going to cook for about 6 to 8 hours.
okay.
So now you just check your cooker every hour or so to make sure the fuel is sufficient and you're holding it at 225 to 250. But if it goes up to 300, don't worry, but is forgiving. But try and keep it under 250 because after a while the meat just won't absorb it. Huh. So now some rubs and cookers will make the meat look black like meteorite, but as it's not burnt and it doesn't taste burnt. They may be glistening bits of melted fat. And on a gas cooker, it may look shiny pink.
Glistening.
Yeah, glistening. Isn't that nice? And if there is a bone, use a glove or paper towel to protect your fingers and wiggle the bone.
Wow.
And if it turns easily and comes out of the meat, the collagens have melted and you are done. But if there is no bone, use the stick a fork in it method and insert the fork and try to rotate it 90 degrees. If this turns with only little torque, you're done again. So, if it's still not soft and you just got a tough butt, wrap tough butts in aluminum foil and let them go another hour. Now, do not add sauce while it is in the cooker. That comes after you pull it.
Oh, okay.
So, and then as we get to the end, the meat is at its maximum tenderness and juiciness when it hits 195 to 203. And if it's not ready on time, don't panic. You can crank up your heat. Butt can handle it. Butts are very forgiving as to the temperature control, and that is not crucial. So if you kick it up, you can cut the cooking time to about 8 hours. So your pulling time is about 30 minutes. Once your meat is all cooked, you start pulling your meat, and then you can add all your favorite sauces to it. Bon appetit!
He's on fire!
Wow. So basically what I got from that, butts are forgiving. Once it's good to go, you just start pulling.
Just start pulling, yep, once the meat is ready and hot.
And that was a good recipe right there, pulled pork.
He's on fire!
That is Mr. Kevin Walker. That is your Flamin' Friday Barbecue tip of the week.
What a great show we had here today.
Wow, that was a good one right there.
From Haribo Gummy Bears, Testicles.
It was all about food today.
Yes, it was.
It's all about the food.
Well, at least we got you cleansed out if after eating all this food.
Eat those Haribo Gummy Bears.
Ooh, doggies.
Wow. Oh, yeah, speaking of.
Doggies.
Anyways, coming up, we're going to have your word of the day.
Word.
You love that.
I love saying
word
that.
of the day. Someone is going to win Carmike movie tickets. Make sure to stick around for that. Kevin,
with the word.
thanks for coming in.
Thank you, Kaleb.
It has been a great Flamin' Friday right here, 92.3 Bob FM.
Hey everybody, it's Tuffy Gessling. I'm sitting right here listening to Flaming Fridays, 92.3 Bob FM with Kaleb and Kevin. And believe it or not, I got my feet up and I got a wine spritzer hanging out, dude. Hey!